Hi, good morning. All right. How you been? I'm tired. I'm doing okay though. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope you've had a good one. I am your party artist. It's me, Kim Overholt here. Help you have fun and learn about doing a little cartooning and having fun with just doing art and putting all that stuff out there. Having a great old time. I hope you're having fun. I've been doing some new stuff. I hope you've been taking a look at my new stuff that I've been doing around here. Getting it all started just for you. And just give me a moment to kind of get myself all situated here. All right. So I hope you've had a good day. Yes, it is Cartooning Monday here at my site. And if you want to know a little bit more about me, like I say, I know not fancy or anything with the graphics yet, but there we go. KimOverholt.com. Yes. So if you want to check it out, please feel free. I got all kinds of stuff going on there. And it's Cartooning Monday. I have some great stuff for you to share, show you. And always hope that you want to subscribe and like hang out with me a little bit more. There's always more coming. All right. So to get you started, you gotta have something to draw on first. Drop my pen. There you go. It's obliviated. Okay, that pen is obliviated now. It's somewhere in the abyss. Okay, let me try that again. All right, so you grab your book. Not the one that is stolen from Ryan Lee. And you pick a page. Any page will do. If you got stuff already going on, pick a page and you start drawing. You use a handy dandy pencil, and you use an eraser, and you just pick a page and just go for it. Now, you've seen my book before. I've got all my stuff that I did for Inktober back in October. All that great stuff to keep you interested in doing art, for a little while there. But now I've got something great for you. Yes. I'm going to be continuing improving the website, fixing things up, making it look good for not only KimOverholt.com, but for my other station, which I have, is Niagara Art Parties, where I come party with you with me, and we have some fun together with doing a little bit of learning about life and just hanging out and having a great old time, right? So let me just show you what I've been up to. Give me one moment, just like I said, I'm a one-woman show here. So what I do, I got to do sometimes just for myself. So, okay. There we go. And go. There we go. All right. So I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out here today. I got lots to be done as well. I've got a lot of researching to do and still working hard just for you. Just so you want to learn a little bit about how to do a cartoon or get started, get your feet wet with doing any kind of art. And I love when the place is jumping like that. That makes me feel really scared. No, I'm kidding. Now, where did that go to? It really, oh, there it is. It's way in the abyss back there. I'm gonna have to grab it later. Okay, so at least I got another marker here. I can show you some things. All right, so of all of you who you're just starting out with trying to draw stuff, and that's where I start you right at the bottom every time. So if you've never painted or drawn anything before, this is a great place to start. I'll show you the basics of just pen, pencil and paper. And using a marker, if you want to, I'm using my whiteboard just to substitute for paper. But I do have other things I have to show you. But let me just start with just giving you the basics, okay? So when you start, don't when you're drawing. Drawing is different from writing. Writing, you hold your pen more like this, and you try and put your If you're in school, they teach you maybe, I don't know if they do anymore, how to write your name. But you do that. Very simple, very easy. There's one way to start, and you can just go making sure that you give a little space in between. You can start with making bubble letters. The bubble letters are always fun. You just trace around the outside of your name. Nice and slow. If you have an eraser and you make a boo-boo, remember, just use your eraser. Erasers are godsend. So, and then when you do that, after you've done that, you take your eraser and you erase the hard part, just leaving what's remaining. And if you're lucky, it almost will look like your name in bubble letters. Now, if you need a little fixing of it, like it doesn't, like it's all kind of blend together, you can always just kind of, I don't know, be perfect. You can always add like a little thing in there. And look at, I'm just using and drawing as I'm drawing, just kind of going back around the outside there and going around. It's more about just learning how to use your pen properly. My grandfather, although he was a male, and some males usually they say have terrible penmanship, he had great penmanship. So don't say that, you don't know how to do anything because, oh, so and so has bad writing skills, so I'm going to have bad writing skills. No, it doesn't work that way. It's not inherited. It's something that you learn, and everything that you learn takes practice, 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 practice. I always say, if you're having a problem with something, don't stop doing it. Keep doing it until you get it good or until you get it right. Now, I used to tell people when you're starting, where's my finish? Okay, handy dandy eraser. So when you're starting out with doing any kind of drawing, don't hold your pencil or pen like you're holding it like you're going to write. Hold on to it like you're going to play drums with it, or bang something with it. Bang bang your paper if you want to. Bang on your paper. That's where you start making little dots and stuff. Now you can start with dots, make little dots and stuff. You can make a connect the dots. Those are always fun. You remember those days? Well, those of you who don't know what connect the dots are, you used to take a thing like two pieces of dots, maybe like. And I'm thinking of making my own connect the dots book. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And then they put what numbers beside them, and all as long as you know how to follow the numbers. Okay. You could just go 1, 2, 7, 9, 10, and then go back to the original one, and there you go. You'd start with something. But because we take away all those dots, we're just going for holding onto the pen like a holding onto the pen like it's a drumstick. Oh, well, I got a drumstick right here to show you. Ta-da! Because I used to be a musician in a previous life, right? Yeah, okay. But I love art, and so I'll take on the art part because I can't hear very well anymore. What? No. Okay, so hold your pen like you're holding onto a drumstick the same way, and do your circles. Like if you want, you can do like circles like that, like that. Just get a flow going. And I always say you start with your basics. So as long as you know your basics, which is your circle, your triangle, and your square. Now, I find it really interesting because lately I've been doing a lot of things with Overhold Art and Entertainment. And Kim Overhold's studio here is Overhold Art and Entertainment Studio. And it's funny because if you go look at the basics, Overhold Art and Entertainment. Isn't that cool? They all fall into that. It all kind of comes together. Overhold Art and Entertainment. Ta-da! So if you want to hang out with me and learn a little bit more about art and entertaining and just having a good old time with art, hang out here at my studio at my channel here, because I do more than just cartooning. Mondays is Cartooning Mondays, but Tuesday is Magic Tuesday. I do tarot card reading. Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday, where I incorporate art into making you feel better. Thursday is Entertainment Thursday, where I pick up my ukulele here, and if you like to practice an instrument, you get good at it and you start playing. So, and that's Entertainment Thursday, where I get to be ham for you and give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything rolled into one. And Friday is Feedback Friday. And I know last week I was not in attendance at all, but last week I was also, there's a lot of Christmas stuff going on. I have a lot of stuff coming up. I've been improving my website and my YouTube channel here to make it a little bit more fun for you guys and have it so that, come on over and see me a little bit more often. I always have something going on, and always I say practice, practice, practice. will get you where you want to go. So when you start doing things like making your circles and your triangles and your squares, you start building from there. These are the building blocks of doing everything. Very simple, gets you going. It can even start looking like something if you wanted to make it into something. There you can always play when it comes to art and play going hand in hand, but play and taking it seriously. Some people think it's only just for play, like when you see people playing a sport. Some people take it quite seriously and they've made it into a profession. Art also can be made into a profession. Comedy can be made into a profession. All kinds of things you can turn into something better than what it is, and fun for everyone, not just for yourself. Although I do this mostly just for myself because it is fun. And if you're not having fun in this life, I mean, what is the point of living when you can't enjoy it, right? I want to show you my friend. I don't know if you know, I have a mascot here as Bill the Cat here. And Bill the Cat is a product of Bert Breathe, who's a cartoonist. And of course, merchandising helps. When you get merchandise made and you start making things, like maybe I'll have a Luna Sparkles doll one day. Wouldn't that be something? She'd be so cute with a little magic wand or a little magic paintbrush. Yes, let me tell you about Luna Sparkles. I got something. You guys know that we've been practicing doing some cartooning and learning about different aspects. A couple months back when we were doing Inktober, and before that we were doing stuff with Luna Sparkles, getting it started. Oh, so sorry about my hair. But now we've got something really good going on. Oh, let me show you Luna Sparkles, just to show you what I've been doing, what I've been working on so far. And there's been a lot of good stuff coming. So I wanted to just get you in, like I say, right at the bottom when we're all starting out here. My graphics are going to improve. Things are going to start happening here. And I wanted to let you know that I'm so excited for you guys for sticking around and being part of the, getting started here, because it's going to turn into something great. And I'm going to, I just recently turned older. Yeah. And I've got to do something, and I've just been holding back and holding back, and I can't hold back anymore. Now I got to do it. So Luna Sparkles is so cute, and this is my original idea for Luna Sparkles with her magic paintbrush, and we worked on that, just trying to get an idea going, and that's what I came up with. Isn't she cute? All right, so I pumped her into a machine and gave her a few little more tweaks and stuff like that. And now what's going to happen, I already have some graphics on my computer, but she's changed just a little bit, and I'm going to be making a little bit more character sheets of her. So there's another idea we have for nice little sparkles there, and that's one idea. But the other Luna Sparkles that I saw was really, really cute and kind of looks a little bit more like that. I'll get a little bit closer. Now this is a rough copy. I'm going to be making it good. And she looks even cuter and funnier than the original. So I'm going to be building up on the Luna Sparkles thing. And when we get going, it's going to become something so magnificent. You're going to love it, okay? She's going to be going on adventures, and she's going to be, I'm going to be showing you how I do it here. Hopefully I'll be showing you how to do it here. So if you want to try and do your own character, like I say, make your own character, this is the way you get started. You just start from the basics. Just start with a book, with a sketch pad, and get yourself a pencil and an eraser, and just come up with some ideas. And if you're really good, you put them onto the computer. The computer takes it and can enhance it for you and make all kinds of wonderful, great suggestions. And now with the invention of AI, we have got so much more to bring to you. And it's so exciting. At first, I was kind of a little bit disappointed more in myself, because I was thinking AI can do so much more than I can. Oh, I might as well give up. But then it occurred to me, no, it can be a tool to help me get this a little bit further than I ever had a chance to do back in my younger days, when they didn't have this kind of technology. So now that they do, now that it's available, I'm going to bring it to you. I'm so happy. This is going to be so great for you guys, and I'm really excited about this for you guys. So, you know what? Let me get you started with a little bit of basics of maybe creating your own character. Okay, so like I say, when we start with your basic shapes, your circle, your square, your triangle, okay, but create things with those shapes, because you can always take, like I say, you can always take the circle and make it uh, a little more square, and you have like a rounded square. Or you can take the same, with a triangle, you can make it like a little round triangle. And now it almost looks like a pick for a guitar, or it can be like a nacho for like when you're having a taco night, that kind of thing. Or you could make it into like like this, make a circle on top, and make little mark like that, and turn it into an ice cream cone. We're just making like little drippy marks like this, and maybe building up. Maybe it's a two scooper, and dripping down the side, dripping down the other side, dripping ice cream cone. Oh, there you go, something like that. Think of what could come out of your imagination, and just go for it. Play with it. Come with all kinds of designs. You will come up with all kinds of things. Now, even like earlier when I usually do these, I tell you, if you do a whole bunch of triangles together, it looks kind of neat, and you can combine a whole bunch of things together. Make them big, make them small. Do the same with squares and circles, and then color it in. And you can make all kinds of neat little things with that too. You can play that way as well. Let me see. There's also with squares, you can do the same thing. You can make like a big square. Now, when I do cartooning and I do comics, I usually do a lot of squares for just doing something inside them. Like you can make like a little background there, make mountains and hills and stuff like that, and think of things going on in your background, and create like this little idea. You may make it a square, or do what I usually love doing, which is making comic book art, which is if you guys love comics as much as I do, getting started making your own comics is great, but you got to start at basics, which is just doing the circle, square, and triangle. But when you get good, you can start making your own comic book. And I'll give you a quick little breakdown of how I make a comic book, and you can make one too. I'm not very hard at all. And it starts off with making all kinds of squares. So square, 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 square. I used to do this. I've been doing this ever since I was young, young, young. So squares, and there you go. You got your start of your comic book. You can make different ones here. You can also change one into like a circle, have something main happen right there, and then have another one. And then you can put like the end down at the bottom, something like that, whatever. And when you're making it, you're always making a story. So you can start with the title here, and you can do like an establishing shot there with showing like a background of something there, and then you show the character. Character comes in, and there's my stick figure. There's my stick guy, and my stick guy goes on an adventure, and things start to happen where he confronts somebody else, kind of thing. And it could be good guys, bad guys, have a great big thing going on. Main scene happens right there, and then final scene where a happy ending, sad ending, whatever the case may be. If you're Shakespeare, it would be a sad ending. What movie did I watch the other night that was a sad ending? Oh shoot, can't remember now. But I know it was like that's not a happy ending. I probably had to do something with oh, that's what it was. Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Donald Sutherland. So this is back in 1970 something, and I saw it when I was younger. It scared the crap out of me, and I remembered I watched it just the other night. You don't have that. It's really excellent to watch a movie that doesn't have all the bad. What is it? The quality was so bad when you had to watch it on television. Now when you get to watch it on live streaming, everything's just so clear. So it almost looks like it happened yesterday. And I was watching like Donald Sutherland and the Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and everybody knows that's a terrible ending. Now it's kind of like a zombie apocalypse. You know who's going to survive? You hope somebody survives, but the hope is the only thing you got going for you, right? So for things like that, at least you can make a happy ending. You can make a sad ending. Like there was, I watched this one movie the other night too. It was there was no sound. It was all music, and it was called The Artist. It was in black and white, almost like an old black and white silent movie. And in the end, you'd think it would have had a sad ending, but they changed it to a happy ending. Thank goodness, because everything needs a happy ending at the end. You always hope for the best, but sometimes sometimes happy endings aren't always what happens. But you always hope for a happy ending, and I'm always hopeful that we were going to have a great happy ending too one of these days. When you go with a smile, right? Oh, whose line is that? Go. Smile. Who says that, I wonder? One of our favorites, I'm thinking it was the Joker from Batman. Yes, that's right. If you guys guessed Joker from Batman, you are correct. Yeah, go with the smile. Because you know what? Sometimes you just have to smile, grin and bear it, and just enjoy the process. So doing your cartooning, have an idea in your head of what you want to accomplish with it. Because some people, they just want to be able to draw a person without having to make a stick person all the time. And I always say it's really easy to start. Again, it's the same as when you were doing with your name, and just outline it, remove all the skeleton of it, and you already got a good start for making something. You start with the simple, and then you keep on building on it, and that's how you do it. All right. So, oh, hello, Jean. How you doing today? Yes, I am up and at 'em. Oh my gosh, I've got so much going on. This is crazy, incredible, all the stuff that's coming, and what I wanted to share with you guys. Ever since I started doing that filming and stuff, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done. I filmed and I made such a terrible mess of the last time that I might have to try and do it again. But I got this. This is my channel. I'm always doing this. This takes more than just 10 minutes to do, and I'm always making sure that if you love it, you start hanging out and enjoying it. Come back for some more. Like I said, there's always more coming. Tomorrow is Magic Tuesday. I will do you a nice tarot card reading and do a little bit of magic that has to do with art. The art of illusion. The art of illusion is always very much fun, and I do enjoy doing it. And I have done it. I have been a magician's assistant and been able to be made to disappear and done a few tricks. And I love showing you guys how to do the tricks that I do. So I don't mind giving away a few things. If it helps you guys to get better at what you do, I don't mind helping. And I'm sure it's vice versa too. So I appreciate you guys being out there. And tomorrow, yes, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. So, yeah, I'm lucky. I have today off. I have tomorrow off, and it's New Year's Eve. I don't know about you, but I think next year, 2025, let me put it into 2025. It's going to be great to be alive in 2025. It's going to be great. And we're not taking any bull from anybody this year. That's right. It's going to be all, think for yourself and be strong. Create your own things because you can do it. And I know you can do it because, if I can do it, you can do it. I'm the laziest person next to, I can mention a few people, but I'm a pretty lazy person when it comes to a lot of things. And if I can do it, if this works out the way I plan it's going to turn out, you guys are in for such a surprise. And I'm so I'm ecstatic. I'm stoked. I'm happy. There's more stuff going on. I hope you guys end up staying up till midnight. But, unfortunately for me, I'm old. So I might make it to maybe about 10 o'clock. I'm thinking, and that would probably be about it. And then if anything, around midnight, I'll be probably getting up to go pee. Because, it's like you're old, you don't really think about that anymore, except for, yeah, when you have to get up in the middle of the night to go pee. So I know. I'm trying so hard, and that's the thing. At least you're trying, and now at least you're giving yourself some ideas and you're pushing yourself in the right direction. And that's what we got to do. I mean, that's we got to kind of get over all the distractions and get back into doing what makes us happy, what brings us joy, and not to be ever bothered by things that that are, what would you say, just beyond our reach at this moment, at the moment. But not to say that it won't be in the future. But for now, we have to keep reaching for the stars. Isn't that right, Gene? Yes, we got to keep pushing. We got to keep reaching for the stars. We're not getting any younger around here, so we better collaborate on a few things. Hey, Gene, get collaborating on a few things. Give us some ideas, and we'll start running with it, right? Yes. So I'm going to be coming up with a little bit of. I'm going to be doing some. Um, and it's always good to do your research. Research everything. AI is a great tool to use for finding out all kinds of stuff, and there's always more to learn. It doesn't matter what age you are. It is always just about getting out there and making things better and maybe easier for yourself if you can. God knows I'm trying. The opposite of depression is creation. So this is why you can't get me down, because I always know how to make myself feel better. And if you want to feel better, come and hang out with me. I love when you guys hang out with me, for sure. And yeah, no, we're probably going to go visiting a few people, but for the most part, I'm probably going to be staying home with everything else. So, but I hope 2025 is something beautiful and great for you guys. And I'm always hoping that you'll come and hang around a little bit more. And I wish some of you lived closer so I could maybe even stop in for a coffee or two. Can you imagine? Hey, Gene, could you imagine if Canada did become the 51st state? That's so silly. That's not going to happen. But imagine me. I would be probably one first banging at your door. Would be drive off probably all the way down to Texas, because Frank doesn't like the cold weather here. And I would probably love to have a little bit warmer too. So I would be knocking on your door for looking for coffee and hanging out with you. You're probably like, okay, Kim, go home. But you know what? I always love you guys, and I appreciate you being out there, and especially Eugene, because you've been sticking around with me, and we've been getting through this together, and I appreciate that too. And you know what? I always hope that if you're out there, even if it's not Gene, anybody of you who are out there, and if you're listening, paying attention, I'd love to be able to talk to you, see you, hang out with you. It'd be so much fun. I know you're great people. And I am looking so forward to 2025. And I got so many great ideas. Oh my gosh. Not only do I have like animations, I've got more comics coming. I got cartoons. I got stories. I've got, you know what? I might even start doing coloring books and comics and more actual stories. And the possibilities right now are endless, and I'm hoping to tap into something really great. And if you want to come along for the ride, you're more than welcome to hang out with me. Subscribe if you like to. I know I've been doing my like last week. I spent a lot of time going through my statistics and everything, and I find out that there's a lot of people watching, but not a lot of people subscribing. So please subscribe. I've got to pull by the horns, and I'm giving it a little bit of a yank and see what happens, and see maybe we can make this thing work. What do you think? You think we can do this together? I think we got something good starting here. And as for you, come and hang out with me. Like I say, Cartoon Monday, Magic Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Entertainment Thursday, Feedback Friday, and I leave you alone on the weekend because you need a little time to yourself to kind of breathe. I get so excited, right? Thank goodness they never put me on anything like Ritalin when I was a child, because I'm sure I would be like out of my mind. Oh my gosh, you know what? The one thing I missed, I didn't get a chance to do when I was in California, is get a chance to go to the beach. And I would have loved to go to the beach. And the beach in Texas must be fantastic. I can't imagine. And we're all hopeful that things are just going to get better. And you know what? Feeling better and things getting better is a mindset. You got to keep positive. So everybody feel better. Be positive. It's easy. Ask John Anderson. John Anderson is a very uplifting, a very uplifting music, and he's a geek like me. And I've enjoyed, I listen to a lot of different music, and I find him very uplifting and inspiring too. So if you love inspiration like I do, um, listen to a little bit of that. I think that that'll give you a little bit of happiness, I'm sure. And in the meantime, I guess maybe I should head out. I've stayed my half hour. I'm trying not to make it extend too long with my gabbing. I hope I gave you some good ideas to get you started with drawing. Please start drawing. Practice drawing. Do something. Research it. Do what you do. You find whatever's the best and go for it. We gotta keep going, because we're, like I say, we're not getting any younger here. And the more knowledge you get, the better it's gonna get. All right. So in the meantime, subscribe, and hang out with me. You guys are the best. And let me just send you out with a little bit of music to get you excited about the day coming up. And I hope you have a fantastic day yourself, and hang out with me again. Because there'll be more time. Always more time tomorrow. And for now, back at it. Research. Practice. KimmerWorld.com. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Please don't brother with a little bit out of this, my mom likes to say. And I'm always hopeful for you. One of these days, guys. One of these days. We're going to make it. I know it. In the meantime, I hope you have a fantastic day. And let's keep out of trouble, okay? I'm trying. All right. So see you next time. Let's get to it. All right. Yeah. No worries. Just do it, and let's get at it.